I'm meteorologist Michael White with your Fox 10 Storm Tracker report, and looking at the radar, only a little isolated rain around Pensacola just before 4:30 this morning. We're going to see much larger threats for rain as offshore to onshore rain bands work their way in out of the Gulf of Mexico. But most of that rain is all going to get us in the daytime hours. If you're going to a high school football game tonight, we should end up going rain free. But periods of heavy rain, and there could be lightning and thunder mixed in. You're just going to have to follow the creed that when thunder roars, you get indoors. We're watching Tropical Storm Ida that will become a hurricane this weekend as it moves into the Gulf of Mexico. It still has to cross Cuba, but it will move into the Gulf before the day is over. The maximum sustained winds just before 4:30 a.m. are at 45 miles per hour. It's moving fast. It's moving to the northwest at 15, and this thing's expected to become a major hurricane, a Category 3 by the time we get in towards Sunday afternoon, with wind speeds of 115 miles per hour. Then by the time we get to Monday night and into Tuesday, it'll be back to a tropical storm and then dropping off to a depression by the time it moves up toward Memphis and Nashville. But notice that landfall is projected to be between Lafayette and New Orleans. That puts New Orleans in a really bad place because they would get the majority of all of that wind as this feature moves ashore. And look at how it slows down in speed. That's a 12-hour window from Sunday afternoon to late Sunday night, and the wind speeds only drop off about 15 miles per hour. So that's a huge problem, is Ida decreasing speed when it approaches land. Now, we're not going to take a direct impact from Ida, which is good, but we're still on that east side, which means storm surge, possible coastal flooding, isolated tornadoes, breezy winds, as well as a lot of rain and storm activity. And the closer you are to the center, the more of those threats you'll face. The farther away from the center you are, the less threats you'll face. Weather headlines for this Friday: a humid morning. Rain chances are likely for this afternoon. And of course, this weekend, it's all about Ida. Here's the Fox 10 Futurecast, and you can see that we end up going wet by the time we get to midday today, especially from Interstate 10 down to the beaches. And we will continue to see waves of rain move through, but then this evening, those showers will taper off. Here's how the next 7 days stack up. The highs mid to upper 80s the next few afternoons, with morning temperatures in the mid to low 70s. Rain coverage finally starts to back off by mid to late week next week, because once Ida's gone, it's still going to leave behind a plume of moisture that'll keep us wet for a while. We'll talk much more about your weather throughout the day right here on Fox 10 News Now.